All right, guys, we are back with another hat format finals at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got myself on the left playing Sylvans versus Josh here on the right playing Lightsworn Rulers. Like Josh is going first. This is Josh's third finals in a row, but he did get second place the previous two, so we'll see if he can get the win here. So he starts off by upstarting, then normal summon raid and activate Raiden's effect. So Josh has 4 wins on the channel, but he's never won in hat. All 4 of his previous wins came in Edison format. Well, this is my third time in the finals in hat. I won the previous 2, so we'll see if I can get that third win in hat format. So Josh just normal summons Raiden. He hit a Zephyros and he hit a Rainbow Karibo, so not bad for him. And I start off activating Terraforming. One thing I want to mention, this tournament was 3 rounds of Swiss, cut to top 8. I actually beat Josh round 1, and then he won the rest of the rounds, while I lost round 2 and 3, snuck into top 8, knocked out the 1 seed, YCS champion Camden Manio, and then I won in top 4. You guys, that matchup is here. So, yeah, sometimes you sneak in at 8th and make it all the way to the finals. I've been saying this a lot, but traditionally the 1 seed loses. So it looks like I activated the Field Spells effect to put Sylvan Charity on top of my deck. Or no, I wasn't paying attention. Anyways, activate Sacred Sword of 7 stars. That card, you banish a level 7 from your hand or faces from your side of the field to draw 2 cards. I was testing out that card. I'm not sure how good it is. It could be kind of bricky. There's only 4 targets in the deck for it. Alright, so Lone Fire for Lone Fire, get the red tree. So I already used the field spell. Oh, that's what I did. I put the Sage Koya on top with the field spell. That way I could upstart into it and make my Sacred Sword live. So now here comes Sylvan Charity. Sylvan Charity's effect, you draw 3 cards, then put 2 back on top of the deck with at least one of them being a Sylvan card. So I'm going to put the Princess and upstart. So I'm going to use the Red Tree's effect to excavate the top card of my deck. If it's a plant type monster, you draw 1 card. So I'm going to bring back the Princess. And the Princess, when it's excavated, you can special summon it from your graveyard, declare level 1 through 8, and it becomes that level. So double upstart. So now Josh is at... Oh no, I drew all 3 upstarts. Now what level 8 do I make here? So I'm checking his graveyard. So I can make Felgrant or I can make Alce and try to put the Raiden either A on top or the bottom of his deck. So we'll find out. Now, who am I rooting for? Someone asked me. I was in the finals in Edison format like recently. Someone asked, "Who?" You didn't say who you're rooting for. We already know who wins and how it's gonna play out. So, all right. So here comes. I'll say. Actually, I don't even remember how this plays out. This was almost a week. Was it almost a week ago? I don't know. I think this is almost 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I don't remember at all how this happened. Alright, so I use Alce's effect to put the Raiden on top of his deck. Okay. So Alce's effect is you can declare the top card of your deck. If you call it right, you add it to your hand. If you call it wrong, it gets excavated. So I'm going to special summon. I'm not sure if this works this way. Yeah, it looks like I don't know. I'm not sure if it works that way. I don't think it does. Okay, so I attack him, and then he brings out Rainbow Karibo. I think you can special summon Rainbow Karibo from your graveyard when an opponent declares a direct attack. So I set Emptiness, and I know Josh is drawing into Raiden, so we'll see what he can do. He has Zephyros in his graveyard. Yeah, all he has is Zephyros. So I could have put the Raiden at the bottom of his deck, but I chose to put it on top because I know his hand is kind of bad. So now he's going to hit a JD. Yep, Josh is frustrated. He saw him slam his card. Oh, man. Yeah, I think he drew too many monsters. You're still at 11,000. So he knows I'm going to potentially put the Raiden back on top of his deck again. End phase, but you're milling a lot of cards though. That's why I kind of thought about putting the Raiden at the bottom. Let's see. All right, here comes Miracle Fur, target the red tree, and activate Sylvan Charity. Oh, I drew Lance, Soul Charge, a few other cards. Put back Sage Koya on the top with Sylvan Charity. So I'm going to draw one. Yeah, I'm about to use the Red Trees effect. I'm going to excavate the Sage Koya, draw one card, and get back Sylvan Charity for next turn. Most likely. It's not looking good for our boy Josh. All right, Red Tree, excavate Sage, draw, effective Sage, grab back Charity. At Sage Koya, when it's excavated, you add a Sylvan spell or trap card from your graveyard to your hand. So I'm going to use Alcé's effect. And excavate Emptiness, put Raiden back on top of Josh's deck. He's at 11,000. So here comes a Soul Charge. The Soul Charge's effect is target any number of monsters in graveyard, special summon them, and if you do, you take 1,000 for each. So we get Lone Fire, the Princess, and the Red Tree. So I use the Princess's effect. The Princess's effect is you can excavate, you contribute it to excavate the top card of your deck. Then you can put a Sprout monster on top of your deck. So you just put the Princess, then you excavate the Princess for the Red Tree. Oh, I think I'm gonna go Spark Dragon. Yeah, and then the Princess gets special summon, make it a 7. Yep, here comes Spark Emptiness. Not looking good for our boy Josh. Yeah, Spark in defense mode. And I have Spore also. Yeah, this is not looking good for our hero Josh. Here comes Felgrand in defense. Switch Alcé to defense. And oh, it looks like I'm gonna use Felgrand's effect. Okay, so I think I have another miracle first. I'm just trying to get a Red Tree in the graveyard, maybe. Oh, okay, I have a second miracle first. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I grab Lone Fire and grab another Red Tree. Yeah, I can't attack because of Soul Charge, so I don't hit anything off the second Red Tree. And now XYZ summon. I can also make another Alcé if I want to. Okay, so I go double Felgrand. Set another back row. I think a Lance. I think I have Lance, Emptiness. And he summons Raiden. I'm going to negate the effect because I know his hand is bad. So I'm just going to negate the effect. He's going to special summon Redox. I'm going to flip Emptiness. And Redox stays in his hand. So yeah, the Redox effect is a Dragon Ruler. You can special summon it from your hand or graveyard by banishing dragons from your hand or graveyard, or monsters with the same attribute as Redox, which is Earth. Like, next turn, if Josh can't do anything, he's going to lose. And also, Felgrand, the level 8 XYZ monster you see on the field, there's 2 of them. Its effect is you can target one face-up monster for the rest of the turn. It's unaffected by its effects negated. It's unaffected by other card effects. So end phase, Mount Sylvania. Vanity's Emptiness. That trap card says neither player can special summon if a card is sent from your side of the field. If a card is sent from your side of the field or deck to the graveyard, destroys itself. See, I'm just cooking now. I don't know why Josh isn't conceding. Does he have Gores? He must have Gores. It's the only thing that makes sense. Red Tree draw. So I'm going to be able to pop his Raiden. I'm playing around honest here by popping the Raiden. So I'm guessing Josh isn't conceding because he thinks, is this not 11,000? How much damage is this? 56, 61, 81, 84, 10,400. This is like 13,000. Yeah, it's like 1325. Yeah, it's like almost 13,000. So the only thing that'll save, I even played around honest. The only thing that will save Josh is like a Gores or a Trag or a Battle Fade or something like that. Actually, yeah, I guess Trag would save him. Gores. Would Battle Fader save him? I don't know. But I take game 1. We'll see if Josh can pull off the Legacy 2-0. Or will remember, Josh has got 4 wins on the channel, but he has not won in hat yet. So we'll see if he can pull it off. And this is his 3rd finals in a row. He made the finals once in Edison recently, and this is his second finals for Hat. So he starts off by activating Solar Recharge. So he's got 2 Lightsworns in the grave. Activates Charge. So pretty good opening. Mills Fiend Comedian, Wolf, and Honest. So at least I don't have to worry about Honest, because Honest is limited to 1 in Hat format. Grabs Lumina. Lumina, discard, what's it? Zephyros to target. What? Lumina, he targets Minerva or the second Lumina. We'll see which one Josh decides to. So he goes for the second Lumina. Lumina, discard Lance. Surprised he kept that in. Because unless it's for Lightmere, I get, yeah, it might be for Lightmere. So he summons Michael. Is going to set 2, end phase, mill 6 with the Luminas. Yeah, mills an Eclipse Wyvern. Eclipse Wyvern's effect is if it's sent to the graveyard, you can banish a level 7 or higher light or dark dragon from your deck. And if Eclipse Wyvern gets banished, you add that dragon to your hand. Oh, then he has to mill 3 for Michael as well. All right. So does Josh have Emptiness, Needlebug Nest, another Fiend Comedian? We'll see what his back rows are. So I start off by summoning Lone Fire, Tribute Lone Fire. No, so no Emptiness from Josh. Oh, he's got Crow? No, that's his graveyard. Okay, no, he's only got 1 card in hand. Pop the second Lone Fire, grab, special summon, Hermitry. Josh is checking his graveyard. Slamming his graveyard. Ooh, and at least I hit a Sylvan. So draw. So use Hermitry's effect, draw 1. Special summon Sage from my hand. So I'm going to try to wipe his board. That's the game plan. Okay, Josh is trying to argue I can special summon the Sage. Even if I draw it off the Hermitry, yes, you can. All right, so I hit a Martial Leaf off of the Sage Koya. So Martial Leaf, when it's excavated, you can pop a monster your opponent controls. So I pop... Oh, I should have popped the attack position Lumen. Oh, no, Honest is gone. Never mind. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm going to Soul Charge him. So it doesn't matter. So I bring out 3 monsters. Soul Charge! Now let's see. How am I going to deal with Josh's board is the question here. So Lone Fire for... I mean, I'm pretty sure his back rows are like Needlebug Nest. I don't know what Josh sided, but he has not stopped a single one of my plays. So my game plan is I need to get the Lumen off the field, and I need to get the Michael off the field. So I get the Princess Sprout. I'm probably going to try to draw another card. So I'm probably going to bring out a Red Tree with the Lone Fire. I can make Alsay. Yep, lots of plays. That's why I say Sylvan's a hard deck to play, because I don't even, like, I'm thinking, I don't know, obviously I don't know the rest of my hand, but, because I don't remember. Sometimes you can dig for Emptiness. That's another play that you can make with this deck. So I use Sage Koya's effect to excavate the top card of my deck. It's Curry Bandit. Now I pop Lone Fire to get... Oh, I think I remember what happened. I think I have the other red trees in my hand. Yep. So I excavate Curry Bandit, and then I'm going to bring back the... Yeah. So I use the Princess effect to tribute itself to excavate the top card of my deck. Then I use the second Sage Koya's effect to excavate the top card of my deck, which is Princess. Princess comes back at, what, 7 or 8? So I take the Michael. Oof. This is good. Michael effect, pay 1,000. Michael's effect can pay 1,000 life points to banish any card on the field. So I could banish the Lumina if I want to. So I'm going to banish one of his back rows, which is Needlebug Nest. He chains Needlebug Nest. Mills the top 5 cards of his deck. Now, I'm going to XYZ summon with the Michael. So I'm gonna make another 7 and an 8. So first I'm gonna make the 8, which is probably I'll say. Yep, I'll say effect. And which card will I put back on top? So I put back his Lumina on top. XYZ summon with the Michael into Draco sack. So I'm just trying to leave him with no cards. So I'm going to pop his other back row, which is Lance. I think he kept in Lance to stop Lightmare. That's the only thing that makes sense. So yeah, this is not looking good for our boy Josh. If I have Emptiness or Lightmare, I know he's drawing into Lumina. So yeah, I leave him with only one card in his hand and a Lumina he's drawing into. So I must have something to stop the Lumina, like a Light Imprisoning Mirror or Emptiness. I think I have Emptiness. I'm going to preemptively flip it. Or I thought about it. All right. There's the Emptiness. So he's going to special summon Redox by banishing, slams his grave, and Josh concedes. Yeah, that was just a clinic Sylvans. I just wrecked them both games. So congrats to myself getting my 3rd win in hat format. And with this, I now have the most wins on the channel. I have to brag about myself. But to be fair, Low stopped playing for a long time. He's not playing anymore, so maybe he would still be on top if he didn't take a break. Hope you guys enjoyed the finals. Josh, 2nd place 3 times in a row. That's rough. That's rough. Anyways, check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, one word, all caps. And yep, I'll see all you guys next time. Also, I want to mention one more thing. I was the 8th seed and won the whole thing. It's happened a lot recently. I think 3 of like the last 4 or 5 tournaments have been won by either the 8th seed or the 7th seed. It's a curse, man. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.